guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to Chronicles of a Crafter. So today is our Thrifting Thursday. So I just want to show you guys what I've picked up at a few thrift stores. So there's a thrift store, well, the Goodwill, and I also grabbed some other items that were on clearance and something else that I picked up on Amazon. So first of all, I want to show you guys the hydroponic plant system that I picked up at Goodwill. I want to say it was somewhere around $10, if that. I really don't remember, but I just want to show you guys what I've done with it, because I planted my herbs, and it's that white hydroponic lighted kit system. I planted my herbs on February the 3rd, 2023. Anyway, so I just want to show you guys exactly what happened with this hydroponic. This is the hydroponic herb system that I picked up at a Goodwill. So I don't know if this part will come off, and it won't, but this is the light. It goes up and down. Okay, so not sure when you guys are seeing this, but on February 23rd I planted these guys here. Here, I'll unplug it, and this is what I've got. So these are dill and basil, and right down here is some curly parsley. Now the curly parsley on the pods, so here's all the root system going in there. On the pods itself, it tells you how long it'll take before the herb starts to sprout. This one is some Genova, I can't even see, Genovese basil, and it says sprouts in 6 to 12 days. So I had basil right away. And it grows tall, right? That's what the pod says. Now, this one is dill, and as you can see, I need to replant all of these, and I've pruned some of these already. I've used it in cucumber dill salad, and I've made lots of spaghetti sauces with my basil. Here's the root system for the dill. This one says sprouts in 16 or 10 to 21 days, and it also sprouts tall. Here's the curly basil. It says it sprouts in 21 to 28 days, so we're right at the cusp of it really coming up, and you know, well into the 28 day here, and it says that it's short. So that being said, something like this should have gone on the end where it can get all the light that it needs, because once this is up here and my basil's up here, it's not really getting that much light. So learning process, you know. So I just wanted you guys to see that I am using the items that I do pick up at the Goodwill or thrift stores, and yeah, about a month later, this is what we've got, right? So I went ahead and picked up more pods. And this needs to be replanted, as you can tell. Like, it's really heavy for the roots, and I'm gonna put this in a pot today. So before I did that, I just wanted to show you guys, like, you know, it's a thing. It's growing. Hydroponics is a thing, guys. Get on the board. So I went to Amazon, and I went ahead and picked up some more of these pods. And these are just empty because I have my own seedlings. I can just drop a little seed down in there. Here, I'll show you guys. This is exactly what the pods looked like prior to me planting it. It was just like that, right? And then it has a little label that you can put on it that's perforated and split in the middle, right? And there. And that will go into the hydroponic system right here. Put a little seed down in that hole right there, and exactly the same thing will happen all over again. I'm so excited about that. And then I found out that these are not watering cups. These are the caps that help to radiate the light coming from the hydroponic lighting part of it. So there is, ooh, it's gonna be bright, guys, sorry. Is that right? And so this right here is just the top that you put on top of the little seedling pot until it starts to sprout, right? And then once it starts sprouting, you take these off, and it gets direct light from the system. Anyway, Guys, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Here is the plant food. So A and B goes into these two jars right here, right? And well, there's already some in there. Looks like I just add water. And it says for herbs, vegetables, flowers, and more, add 100 milliliters of water. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna play with some planting, and this is going to be great when I'm out in Arizona and the ground is so hard that growing things may be a little bit difficult. It's really a clay kind of, not really desert sand, but well, it is desert sand. It's not beach sand where it's soft and powdery. It's very hard and clay type of sand that I'll be working with out there. So yeah, this will be a great little system to use. So there's that, right? So this is my hydroponic pod herb system. It does work. I picked this up at, I want to say I picked it up at a Goodwill for like 10 bucks, but I could be wrong. I might have picked it up at another thrift store. The other thing that I wanted to show you guys is that I went to Joann's to get some yarn because I am making another blanket. And I always walk through the Tim Holtz aisle because I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for his stuff and his craft stuff. And yeah, so all of his stuff that I have in this bag from Joann's was on clearance, believe it or not. So normally, you know, $6 to $14, $15, $19. I got all of this right here on clearance. And so here are, this is a vintage sign box. I want to say that's what this says underneath here. Anyway, it's a box. This is what Tim is famous for, doing these little things like this. And yeah, so something to play with. I also grabbed the letters. These are typed letters, upper and lowercase, on what is this, chipboard, right? So it's typewriter lettering. Can you see that without the glare? Sorry, but that's what he used in this little project right here. They look like little books standing on its end. Okay, so this was $5.97, I believe. Normally $7 or $8 or more. I don't know. Here are the Tim Holtz washi collage paper, and on sale for $3.97. So I grabbed 2 of those. And these letters, I think these were $6 or $7, and it was on sale for $4.47. And finally, clearance, guys. So always check for your, I don't think you guys are out shopping as much as I am, simply because I do this Thrifting Thursday segment. But if you guys are ever out, look for the clearance items or the sale, the sale plus. Oh, and on top of that, I also got what was it, 10 off of 25 or 10 off of 35, something like that. So I had my yarn and ended up saving a little bit more on top of that. Again, this is some advertisements or advertisements, panels, and they're made of chipboard or wood, like, you know, a thin wood. And I paid $3.47 for this on clearance, and it has all these little cute little wood signs. I mean, this is not, by any means, do not go out looking for these things. At my Joann's, they were on clearance, so that's why I picked them up. And only because I was already heading over there for yarn, okay? But I'm a sucker for Tim Holtz's items, and that's why I always go down that aisle, just because. Okay, so now to our Thrifting Thursday things. I went to the thrift store, and I just want to show you guys what I picked up. You know, it's crazy the stuff that people give away, and I'm not even mad at Goodwill for pricing it this way. So this is a big bag of stuff, and I paid $14.99 for this, so $15. And I'm just gonna open it because I haven't yet, so I'm not really sure which ones I got. Here is a giant square punch. Here is a giant tag punch. Here is a giant scallop square punch. A giant oval punch. as well as a bell, a smaller oval. This is interesting, and I'm dying to see what it makes, but it's like 2 triangles. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it'll make 2 corners basically. Here, let's do it. Why not? I'm just gonna punch this and see what I get. So this is what's left, and these are the 2 pieces that came out of it. So I want to say that you can probably layer these like so, right? Like that, or they're 2 corners, or some other item. Okay. We can do a lot with this. It just says paper shapers, and this is the shape that you get. Why aren't they even? I don't know. So I'm thinking they're probably for layering. You can do something like that, right? Okay, but this is what came out of it, this little shape right here. So excitable guys. What else? And I also got this edge right here. This is a decorative edge. So yeah, you start here. Okay, it does make a bit of a mess, but this is what that decorative edge looks like. So that's interesting, because why would they give you that? Let's try that again. I'm just gonna line it up where I left off and see. Yeah, that's what it does. All right, so anyway guys, just wanted to touch base with y'all on really on my hydroponic growing system. I'm really stoked about that. Can't wait to put some more seedlings in there, and or you know, seeds to grow seedlings and then transplant them into a much larger pot and put that outdoors to finish growing. But yeah, this is what I picked up for $14.99 at the Goodwill. Yeah, so here is the, where's the label? Right there, $14.99. All right guys, I think that's it. That's all I got for you guys this week, but you never know what you'll find at the Goodwill. Check out my links down below. I'm gonna leave you right here. You know, things like this I can't find links for, although this is Recollections from Michael's. This may have been purchased online. I was hoping for a giant circle because I have a 2.5. I really need like a 3-inch circle. Haven't found one yet, but I'm not mad at the items that I did get. These are probably purchased online. I don't see, oh, this is a Stampin' Up item. Maybe this is as well. Online and probably online. So guys, keep an eye out for these things at your local Goodwill. Like, never really give up on a Goodwill. And check out your other thrift stores, your other local thrift stores. I don't know how many of you guys have thrift stores in your area, but I think I have enough stuff in my craft room to start my own thrift store. But just keep an eye out for these items. But I do have some punches down in the description box down below, so check those links out. I hope you guys have a super crafty day and go do something wonderful. All right, stay naturally curious, because you just never know what you'll find. All right guys, I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.